Hello everyone, welcome back. This is week number 3 of the Connected Camps Spotlight. And at the end of the week we showcase all the awesome creations that all our campers have done throughout the week. And we're going to warp to a couple different locations and just see the epic kind of amount of stuff that has been created through all the challenges and different activities that our counselors have led through the summer of Minecraft. And we can already see the spawn area has grown enormously huge since last week. The game can barely even render kind of everything that's on the screen at once, so we're going to give it some time to load. So while that loads, we have a couple quick announcements regarding two really big things that are happening on the server. So one is we're going to do a really big PvP, or we've actually already done a big PvP update to both Diamond and Emerald server. And we at the end of yesterday, we reset the Diamond and Emerald server world, so all the claims, all the creations, and all the items that players had are now gone. So everyone's kind of like on a fresh new slate to compete in PvP. And we did this to level the playing field because it came to our attention that a lot of players were using overpowered items that were given to them by counselors or moderators during challenges, and they would bring them into PvP, and that would obviously give them an unfair advantage over other campers. And then this is obviously no one's fault. Everyone's going to play to win in PvP, and we expect that of campers. But also, it wasn't intended that they would be using kind of the overpowered items that we specifically designed just for a few challenges instead of actual PvP. So that reset kind of solved all those problems, hopefully. We'll be monitoring all the PvP situation until the end of camp. The other things to keep in mind is a couple rule changes to PvP. First of all, that all the enchanted items, if you're a camper, all the really powerful enchanted items you have for mods, they should be gone now. There's no possible way that you should have them, but in any case that you do come across a super overpowered moderator given enchanted item, those are now against the rules in PvP. It gives people too much of an unfair advantage, and it isn't fun for anyone except the person who has them, obviously. We do allow items that if you manage to make a simple enchanted item, or a simple potion, or anything that you harvested yourself from the PvP world, then that's perfectly fine to use. Anything you build and harvest and craft yourself in PvP, you're completely allowed to use. But bringing in things from survival or creative, which also should be banned, but again, if you find your way around it, the glitches do happen in games, that is strictly not allowed. So everything you use in PvP has to be taken and harvested and crafted in PvP. And the final thing that you'll notice that has changed in PvP is you can't make land claims. This is mainly because the environment we want to kind of facilitate in PvP is that once you leave the spawn area, everything is up for grabs, a free-for-all. So you can't protect anything in PvP. Anyone you see is someone who could possibly do battle with you or start a conflict. So just keep in mind that PvP is a very open, it can be very brutal and can be very hardcore and challenging, but as long as you understand the risks of PvP, we have fun playing it. Be very sportsmanlike when playing it, and be sure not to, be sure you and your friends kind of agree to the rules of PvP. Oh, the final thing is you do lose your items when you die. Some campers are asking, if you die, can you get your items back, or can you TP my items back, or something like that? A counselor will not be doing that in the future. So unfortunately, the PvP experience is when you die, you lose your items. So I want to stress very clearly, the moment you leave your spawn area, you're agreeing to all these crazy, challenging, hardcore rules that are in PvP. And unfortunately, if that doesn't sound like it's up your alley, we have a really awesome survival server going on. And we will still be running PvP challenges. So if you want to just jump in really quickly for an hour or two to get your PvP challenge in, that's perfectly fine too. But if you want to play in a persistent world, it might not be your cup of tea. Oh, and truly the last thing about PvP is we will be possibly doing another reset before camp ends. So just be on the lookout for that, and just don't get attached to a lot of things that you're making in that world. I recommend just probably sticking on survival if you want something to remain in the world for a long time. All right, so the last kind of announcement is a bit more fun, is that we are extending the server time till the end of August. So the servers will live on kind of in their current state until the end of August, but they will be limited in server hours. This is to accommodate people going back to school and things like that, and also our counselor availability as well. So you know, you are free to continue playing on the server until, you know, the end of August, and you can look for more updates on our website. That will be going up on August 3rd for more details on hourly availability and how you can still access the servers. But they should still be kind of on the same addresses and things like that. So, you know, at the end of the 4 weeks, things will keep chugging along, things will keep going. It's just that the servers will not be as long online, you know, for as long as they have, from like 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. at each time zone, I believe. All right, so with all those announcements out of the way, let's bring in our friendly counselor tour guide, Zach Zaxon825. He's on TeamSpeak with me right now, so let me just grab him really quick. Hello.
Hello.
Awesome. Okay, announcements are over. Bring me to the fun stuff. You need you need to TP me to you because my chat is off.
All right, so I'll do that. Don't worry. The first thing I'm going to show you is something that we actually just did today. A colleague of mine, Malachi, also known as Queso Desa Pizza, hosted a challenge today called Pixel Art Friday. It was a contest where the kids did pixel art. So I'm going to teleport you here right now. Alright. So there were different phases through these games, and each one had a theme. So, like, I believe this one was food, drink. So all the campers made little structures that what they thought was related to food and drink. Like right here, you got a dog eating an apple and the cat eating a watermelon over here. See the little bits falling off of the fruit as they're eating it.
That's really creative. That's awesome.
And one camper made a giant furnace. Look on the other side, they actually put different stained glass and glowstone inside of it, so it looks like it is on fire inside of it.
Ooh. So as you TP'd me in here, I was like, oh, this is really cool. Like, there's this huge open space with just, like, you know, pixel art for this challenge. And then I fly up, and then there's like 4 more of these spaces that are just like insanely populated.
All right, so my Malachi just messaged me and said that the first one was pets, food. So the second one here was combat centric, and as you can see, there's pixel art swords. One of the campers made a lag machine extreme, almost a minigun of a bow arrow launcher, and it's pretty insane. Hold on, let me get the redstone torches out, but brace yourself. Oh, hold on.
So which way does it fire? Because I don't want to stand in the way.
Okay, how do I do this? Technical difficulties here, but basically it fires the arrows out of here, and it goes through the lava. It sets those arrows on fire, and then it just fires here. Oh, my friend is coming to help me. Thank you very much.
Alright, there's one.
Alright, there we go. There.
That looks dangerous.
It does, and if you want a demonstration on how fast it can actually kill me, I can demonstrate that too.
No, that's okay. we need you right now.
So yeah, it's a little much, so I'm gonna turn it on off right now. So we got another thing almost exactly like that over here, except with a little bullseye at the end of it.
Oh, that's really creative, yeah.
And then the next theme, I guess that's all the kids built for this one. The next theme, the wall over, is superheroes. So, as you can see, we got lots of Superman logos here. Then we got a Sonic, 3D Sonic here. And Robin, which this is my favorite, by the way. Mr. Miner 4321D made this one, and I was really impressed with the Robin statue that they made.
Not sure what this one is. Look on the other side.
Hold on, let me teleport to you. Oh, I actually don't know what that is either.
Oh, there's a sign here.
There's a sign. Palpatine.
Emperor Palpatine shooting. I feel like this is still a work in progress.
Yeah, and then there's another Sonic. Malachi said if you were interested, the kids are actually doing a challenge right now.
Cool.
Wanna go
Yeah,
see
you can
that?
TP me to them.
All right. So this is a game that one of my colleagues, Travis, who goes by the name of Zephyr Rising, made called Color Maze. So basically, the maze is created with randomly generated color wool blocks, and the players need to get from one corner to the other corner. But if they get stuck, they can call a color, and then that color will be removed from the maze. But then it will make it harder to get across too. So it's like a little parkour element. So there's risk involved with picking a color. You could fall into the water trap and have to start all over again. So this is actually one of the kids' favorite games. I see them ask a lot to play this game, quite frequently.
I fell multiple times, so I'm already not very good.
Yeah, I'm definitely not good at parkour, but some of the kids, man, they're pretty extreme at this.
All right. So the next one I have here is submarine.
Yes.
Take us to the submarines. This one sounds really cool. I heard a lot of kids were going back to this one.
Oh yeah. So I put handy little polls here, which show the teams of all the players that were on. So the purple team had Sheep King, Chicky, 8, Morse Horse, Sailor Xavier, Ratchef, and Pretzel 03. And the green team had Money Melon, Golden Kitten, Ryan 6541, Justin J. Frederick, Minecraft Knight, and Mr. Miner 432. So let's take a look at purple team's submarine first. Oh, there are also other submarines as well, because the kids really like the idea of submarines. But they're at the beach resort, which is a later warp that we're actually going to get to. But right now, this is one of the submarines that what the kids made.
This is cool. So this is all underwater right now. Oh, there we go.
Correct.
Okay, yeah. This, I can see why this is a really popular challenge. My favorite ride at Disneyland was the submarine ride, which was years and years ago, and now it's some movie tie-in. So this is really bringing me back to that time. This is cool.
So this is the captain quarters. Oh, I wanted to show you this. This is my favorite part of this. We'll get into it. There's a fridge here, and if you hit the button, let me just get this button here so I can activate.
I think your mic, oh, your mic is better now. You were a bit robotic.
Alright, there we go. So what's supposed to happen is the door opens, and it's supposed to be a refrigerator holding food inside of it.
Oh, nice.
So it dispenses a random food thing in it. Thought that was pretty cool. We have a little camper here excited to see us on the stream right now.
There's a shower. I like how the shower just leads into the ocean.
Actually, it doesn't.
Oh, it doesn't? That's an actual shower. No. No, this is the ocean.
Whoa. What is this? What's happening?
Well, that shouldn't have
One of the
been there.
kids was about to light TNT. And
Luckily, those are banned, so we don't have to worry about that. Okay, so does one team build one submarine, or is it multiple submarines per team?
It was supposed to be one team builds one submarine, but the kids got pretty excited, so they started building their own submarines and stuff. So here's a lifeboat on the purple team submarine, and
That's
I
awesome.
think one of my personal favorite submarines is just down here. Go inside. You will see why it is my favorite, or my personal favorite. Look at the names of all of the villagers.
Oh, nice. Yeah, yellow submarine. Except it's kind of hard to get a lock on. I see John Lennon, Ringo Starr, Paul McCartney, just George. Let's see if I break this. There we go, George Harrison. That's really creative. It's awesome.
Alright, so now let's see the other team's submarines. So the green team, they built multiple submarines. So this is the gold submarine that they built. We go down here.
trying. Alright, there we go.
Alright. So, they have a little food store here.
Got lost a bit.
I guess that's supposed to be the engine sound of the submarine. And, I guess this is a hatch to get outside. Cleric is getting in the way. Yeah, this is the door to the outside ocean. And, the other submarine they made was made of diamond. Go to the surface, you can find it.
I see it.
I believe it's a work in progress, so... There's a third submarine also that's made of iron blocks. There's a third submarine in this area that is made of diamond blocks.
I like how you can kind of see the outline from above ground too. It gets really dark underwater.
This is my personal favorite of the Green Team submarines because it reminded me of 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
The diamond one?
The iron one, the one that we're in now.
Oh, the iron one, yeah, sorry. Cruise quarters. A lot of these submarines really kind of go all out in terms of like making sure it's accurate in some way. There's always like a captain's quarters or crew's quarters. Hot dog stand, I'm not sure if that's entirely accurate, but that's fine. I like hot dogs. Hot dogs are great. And all of them have a fishing hole too.
And an emergency hatch.
Yeah.
The other one we were in had emergency gear too, which is pretty neat.
It's always so dark in the ocean. Alright, that's really cool. I really like this a lot too, because it's like, if you were just flying by, you wouldn't really know what's going on here. You would just think it's like a really small kind of harbor. But then underwater is like these really epic, huge creations. And the cool thing is like they have different amounts of depth too. So like, you know, the purple team, their submarines are kind of near the surface, while the other team, the green team, all their submarines are like pretty deep underwater, which is cool.
Yeah, they have different feels. Like this is a docked submarine that's about to leave, and then one of them is underwater already.
Yeah, for sure. But you can even see like the periscopes popping up. That's cool.
All right, so I'll take you to the next thing that is on our list, the beach resort challenge that they did. I've been told that there are also submarines here. Submarines were pretty popular after this challenge. So TP. Oh no, wrong person. I teleported the wrong person here. There's another person that starts with an S on the server. So this is the beach resort challenge that they were working on. I think the scale of this place is pretty impressive. And as you can see, there are also submarines over here across the bay. I've been told that you could go inside them too.
Yeah, I have to always fly up to see the true scale of like how big these things are.
So there's a little resort. They also have food trucks here at the resort and a beach area.
Let me find the food trucks. So this is like, oh, so yeah, this is like a road leading in. That's cool.
I found.
Oh, these are the food trucks. Yeah. Let's go in this building. I want to check it out. Let's see. Oh, can we get in?
Pretty sure we can get in.
The Quartz-Tel Minecraft Hotel. Manager is Star Trailer or Star Trailer. Vice Manager Mr. Miner. Ask Manager before applying.
Yeah, I think they do. I've seen people do interviews in here for manager and stuff.
Oh, okay. I need my privacy when I'm cooking. Shoo. Okay, we'll give him his privacy. Oh, what's this room supposed to be? There's like a minecart in here?
I'm not quite sure. I do know the hotel rooms are actually upstairs that they made. Whoa, multi-level hotel rooms? This is fancy.
Yeah. Oh wait, is it multi-level? Oh yeah, it is. Oh, you know what? Because the hotel rooms are fancier in the upper levels. That's why.
I noticed some of these hotel rooms are like part-time homes of the campers.
Yeah. Oh, Mr. Miner Suite. I don't want to go in there without his permission. Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't want to actually live here? This is awesome. I see a volleyball court kind of outside. Dance floor, maybe?
My goodness, this is so cute.
Animal shelter. Oh, this is wild. All right, this is great. This is like this is like one of many worlds within this one massive world. This is awesome. There's like an airplane too. All right, let's go to robot.
Oh wait, before we go, Malachi wanted me to show you the inside of the Golden Submarine that's at the beach resort.
Okay, let's go there.
He also says there's more submarines behind the volcano. Oh my goodness, I see them.
Oh wow.
Well,
wait, so which golden submarine are we going to?
I think he means the gigantic, huge one. Because there is one that was pretty cool, and then there's one that's gigantic right here. And there's a themed one over there that's like an evil submarine too, so that looks pretty interesting. So let's take a look inside here. I've actually never been in here, so this is the first time for me.
Same.
Oh, both of them, he says. I think we should... he says to go into both of them.
Well, the submarine challenge keeps going. Now, this is like... You wouldn't even know you're in a submarine if you just kind of walked in here. It's like, really... Okay. You open this chest. This is scary. Oh, there's just nothing in there. This could like double as like an adventure or dungeon or something.
I hear silverfish, but I don't know why.
Oh, that's a trap. Or that's entrance to the water. Ooh. It'd be cool if this could like kind of light up some stuff on the side, because it is so dark to look. It's so dark in the ocean, so it's really tough to see outside. But this is cool. You can actually see like the underwater landscapes and stuff, and the silverfish.
Oh, you can also see the octopus outside too.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so we're gonna go to the darker one.
I personally really want to see what's inside the darker one, but I've been told that I've also been told that the orange one is a really good one too. So
it seems like this week's theme is unofficially submarines.
Yeah, the kids went crazy in the submarine challenge. I didn't know that they made these other submarines over here. This one. Oh, there's nothing in the dark one, I'm told. Okay. So. Oh, and the dark one is Malachi's, so...
Oh, of course. So this is multi-level, it seems. Captain's quarters. This is also pretty massive.
Yeah, this is pretty big in terms of scale. This actually, for some reason, reminds me... If this was made of brick, it would remind me more. It would remind me of the Windows 95 Maze screensaver.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Gonna have to fly out of here.
Alright, is that...
So there's another golden one over here.
Okay.
Also, they made a plane, I've been told. Oh, wow. Hold on a second. Let me get you some night vision potions so that you can actually see.
Can you just like toss it on me?
Yeah.
There we go. I can see.
All right.
Cool. Yeah, this one's a bit smaller, but yeah, it is a smaller submarine than the other one.
I think outside it looks a little more aesthetically like looks like a submarine, like with its shape.
Yeah, I mean the thing that we have to point out is like you have to clear out the water inside it, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Oh my god, everything's so much brighter. Oh no, no,
goodness.
you can kind of like see underwater now these submarines because of the night vision.
Here's the plane that I was told about up here.
Yeah, I didn't miss that for sure. I saw this one.
This is one of our moderators, Kesu Desu Pizza, here too.
This plane is flying without its roof. Pretty good.
It's one exciting ride, at least.
Yep. Oh, you can actually walk through here. Awesome.
Alright, so let's head over to the robot building challenge.
Yeah. And we go, and all the robots are just more submarines.
Well, I hate to disappoint you, but they're actually robots.
Well, they could be if we just kind of, sunk them just a couple water meters below. Each of these robots has like their own personal island too.
Yeah, I'm pretty impressed with all the robots here that they made. Like, I can tell, like, the thing is, when you think of a robot, I'm pretty sure everybody thinks of something different. So this like lets you tap into what their personality is. I think that.
So I see some levers like in this robot. So some of these robots you can actually go inside.
Yep,
Apparently.
I see one camper in here inside of the mech right now. In the cockpit, and he's throwing night vision potions at me.
Yeah, some of these you can't go inside, which is fine. You can't go inside every robot. Oh, some of these have switches, so I assume they do something.
Here, let me try.
Alright. Oh, that just like moves its eyes around. This says number 1500 Stormtrooper. Is this a Stormtrooper? This doesn't look like a Stormtrooper. I don't think so. I think he just named it Stormtrooper. Or he or she just named it Stormtrooper. Justin's robot. Star Wars. Oh, I guess it is. Oh, I see it now. I see it now. Oh, okay. That makes a lot more sense.
Oh, look, we got a little wind-up robot over here.
This is the classic one.
I actually have a book at my house that talks about toy robots since like from the very first ones, and that kind of reminds me of the really early wind-up robots that they had.
This button says emergency shutdown, but I don't know if this robot is on to begin with. Oh, wait, hold on.
Oh, it's a remote. Hold on, here. It's a remote control dog.
Okay. I can't switch it, so I think it's claimed. Oh, and this
It doesn't do anything.
This dog, yeah, this dog is like a pet. It's like a pet to this one right here. This has no switches or anything. Okay, that's pretty cool. So it's like this robot person has a robot pet dog that gives it robot commands for days.
Yeah, this is one of the robots that you can go into. Earlier, one of the campers was in the cockpit, and he was showing me what it's like inside. Hello.
Now the switches don't really do anything. We've amassed quite a party here. All right. Let's
On
see.
to the next one.
Yeah, let's go. I still enjoy. This is like our own personal robot island in the middle of kind of the middle of the desert.
All right. So this is a Desert Tomb challenge that we had the kids do. So basically, there were two teams. There was a team of raiders and a team of architects, and the architects needed to protect treasure that was inside the tombs. And then the raiders had to go in, try to get the treasure without dying 3
Now,
times.
is this a PvP challenge?
This is a survival challenge. For efficiency and time's sake, we had to have the architects be in creative mode, but they had to make it so that it would be possible for someone in survival mode to go inside the tomb and get the treasure from it. Here, if you want, I can teleport you back to the tomb entrance so that oh, okay, you got it.
I see you. Okay, I'll try to go through this in survival. Oh, hold on. Is that supposed to happen?
It's a tripwire.
Okay, it's tripwire.
Because usually people run in, so that's a trap where, like, if you just run in, you would die.
Well,
Oh, God, I'm suffocating. Oh.
Watch your step. Oh no! Just actually, okay. I need to actually turn myself to creative, otherwise this is gonna be. Hold on. Oh no. Is it over here? Okay, we did it. So what's the next part of the challenge here? Oh.
So in here there were traps. And several false passages too that just lead to nowhere. And then at the very end here is where the treasure room is. And they did put a tripwire here.
Oh,
But they
okay.
disarmed it once they got into the treasure room.
Awesome. That's really cool. So there's like a couple game design kind of elements going around here too. I really like the entrance where it's like if you actually rush in, you just lose immediately. That's really funny.
Yeah. I was helping the kids out because in ancient times they did put traps in like that and like false passages and stuff so that they wouldn't loot the person's tomb. So that makes a pretty interesting challenge for the architects to learn how do we keep the treasure safe so that whoever is buried there can like live within the afterlife or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this was a little test run that they were doing. Unfortunately, it got covered up. But this was also one of the false passages that they had here.
Interesting.
Alright, so I'm going to take you to the next thing and the last stop on our weekly spotlight. Alright, so this was a treetop survival challenge that I had the kids do. So basically, what I had the kids do is they had to build a treetop colony on top of the trees in the forest, but they could only be in survival mode. So they could only use the resources that from the environment or stuff that they already had from survival mode.
Ooh. And I think some of these like connect to each other.
Yep.
Please do not build a house here.
And it goes, I'll put you in creative, because it stretches, the scale is pretty big, and I think you'll be impressed with it.
Yeah, I feel like with all these build challenges, you always have to fly up to really appreciate what's going on here.
Keep in mind, this was made in survival mode.
Yeah, so they had to harvest and craft everything. This one's really cool. It's like this connects to two of these colonies together. Oops, there's someone in there. I don't want to disturb him, so let's walk along this passage here. Yeah, you see like a lot of the natural building elements being used in these tree colonies, which actually makes them look like, I guess, if they were real tree colonies, if that makes any sense. Because if you're in creative, some of these would like be purple or like rainbow or something. But these are like made of stone and actual like wood and lumber harvested from everything. That's a nice view.
I wanted to show you one of my favorite aesthetics in one of the tree houses that one of the campers made, and I'll just teleport you to me.
Okay. It's getting dark, so I actually just lost you.
So this is one of the tree house that one of the campers made. And they, if you take a look inside, oh, wait a minute. This isn't the house that I was thinking about. Or wait, it is, never mind. So, they use the mossy cobblestone, and then they use the wood to, like, as accents. So it looks very nice aesthetically, and if you go inside, they use, like, the leaves as some of the walls as well.
Oh, trying to get up. Oh, that's really cool.
It looks surprisingly cozy considering it's a treehouse.
Yeah. This is like one of those Minecraft houses you see and you're like, I actually want to live here for a bit. Can you see the rain coming in from the top? Yeah. This is well lit. Everything you need for survival. This is like also like could actually double as an actual survival house that you could like survive in, right? Like you can come up here and be safe from mobs and stuff.
Yeah. That's why a lot of people actually do build tree houses in survival mode, because it's high up from the mobs. And that's about it for this week's highlights for the server. We had a lot of build challenges this week, since that was the theme.
Yeah, this is awesome. And like they obviously span into like a really huge part of the land here. I mean, it feels like there's just way too much stuff to keep up with. And it's like week 3 and each build challenge isn't just about like a couple things in one area. It like makes it almost an entirely new city or like almost an entirely new world with each build challenge. So I'm flying over here because I'm attracted to what this light is. Oh, it's just lava. Okay, cool. Let's hop on Emerald really quickly.
Hold on a second. I remembered. I'm gonna ask Malachi if he can tell me where this where the track was, because Mr. Miner 4321 made a really long tram that like tours through all the creations here.
Oh, awesome.
So
oh no, this house is getting wet.
alright, it's by spawn, so I'll put alright, so this emerald track here, so if you follow this emerald track, I'll just fly beside you. So this was made by Mr. Miner 4321D, and you're about to see this is a very, very large scale track, and it's supposed to go through and show you all the big parts and all the artwork that the kids have been making on the server.
Uh-oh. I'll just fly too, because there are like things on the track I feel are gonna just stop. So this gives a tour of all the pixel art, right?
Correct. It stretches on for a very, very long time, but it does showcase almost all of the pixel art that is on the server.
Yeah, so I feel like if I ever jump on Diamond or Emerald, I shouldn't worry about actually finding the stuff. I should just find like the nearest roller coaster track and just kind of assume it's gonna take me on this wild tour.
Alright, so that is pretty much it for this server.
Cool. Alright, I'm gonna hop on Emerald if you wanna come join me.
Yeah, I'll come join you.
Alright, Alright guys, hold on. We'll be back 1 second once I get on to... Once we get back on to Emerald. Uh-oh. Okay, I need to restart the game really quickly. That's weird. So if any of you guys were experiencing some login issues earlier this week, it's because of the DDoS, denial of service attack against Mojang, unfortunately. It's like some kind of weird kind of protest or something like that. But that affected the login servers and the multiplayer servers for a while. So unfortunately some campers couldn't get on this week, but it seems to have cleared up. There's just some lingering issues now and again. Alright, we're in Emerald. Let me just teleport myself to spawn.
Alright. You here?
Yeah, I'm going back to spawn.
Alright.
Alright, I am back. Oh, there's just Slay It. Alright, so I need you to warp me to places again because I have my chat off. Let's go to library.
Alright.
And before you do that, I'm going to try to get a good glimpse of the spawn area before I get TP'd out.
Alright.
Get your books published here.
Hold on a second, let me get a book here.
Oh, is this in survival? Or PvP?
Yes. Survival.
Cool, so they built this library just out of things they had to mine? Awesome. Oh, this is cool. There's like an actual, you know, they label each of the books by genre. So horror, comedy. Oh, and it's written, each one of these are written by different campers. That's awesome. Countries, poetry. Now, did someone lead on this challenge, or is this something the kids just kind of want to do on their own?
I'm actually not quite sure, because I'm from Diamond server.
Oh, that's true. That is true.
But I do think that this is pretty cool. I want to see what's in this book right here.
Anime Expo, Book of Altars. Multiple copies of Anime Expo going on here. I like sci-fi, so I'll check this out. What's this say? Books and Quills. Favorite books, Monster Cat, Mission to Mars. Interesting. Oh, we have an invisible camper with us somewhere. Non-fiction. Okay, let's try fiction. Steve's Adventure. I actually am like suffering from some indecision right now. I actually want to read one of these books that I can't decide. Okay, I'm just gonna take a fiction one. Steve's Adventure. Oops, I don't want all that. The Adventures of Steve, author A. Timbro. Steve was a perfect man, full of life, of happiness, but one day Steve went to his house because he was bored and he saw his house. I want to preface that I haven't read these books yet, so something terrible could happen and then I apologize. He saw the portal and he went through the portal, and your dreams will come true on paper right below it. So he stopped and thought he wondered if he go through the portal or not. Finally made up his mind. There are 9 pages. This goes on for a long time. This is cool. I definitely am going to come back and finish and actually just spend time reading all these books. That's really cool. This is awesome. I think it wouldn't be too exciting for the live stream if we just sat here reading books, but that's definitely something I want to do after the live stream is over.
Yeah, that was pretty impressive.
Or archival library book deposit. That's really cool. And it's like the first thing you see when you TP into spawn here. A very well-read survival server. Oh, they even have it downstairs in their spawn area.
Whoa. What is this?
Yeah, they expanded their spawn area to a downstairs. Oh my goodness. I mean, like you said, you're not an Emerald. I don't stop by Emerald that often, so each week it's like a fantastic new surprise for us. This is like the hub of the subway station, huh? Next stop, Island Camp. Okay, let's actually take one of these and let's go.
I'm heading on to the island place.
You're in the island place? The
Yeah,
Forge.
yeah.
Wait, can you, oh wait, is there a minecart in here? Okay, cool.
Yes.
Yeah, so this is definitely not a tour guide. This is definitely us just like trying to figure out where we're going next. This is unscripted.
I know I'm not saying a lot right now, just because I'm really amazed at what I'm seeing right now.
I can't really hear you because these minecarts are really loud. Sorry. But I think I did hear you said this is like insanely impressive, which it is. I think we are underwater, which is kind of nuts. Can you actually put me in creative?
Yeah. Alright, you're all set.
I'm just gonna fly because it's really loud. Really loud. So this stretches on for quite some time. Oh, are we there? Wow, this is like a really expansive underground like subway system. Oh, I think we got somewhere. So this is on the survival server, which means this actually provides a really nice solution for campers to get around places. Oh, this leads to a farm. That's cool. Oh, you can even see that. Oh my goodness, you can even see that subway station from down here. Look at that.
Oh my goodness.
That is crazy. Yeah, shoutouts to everyone who did work on that.
Alright, what's the next thing on the work list?
Boardwalk.
Boardwalk?
Okay, so this is a boardwalk. That makes sense.
Oh, this is... I actually heard about this a few days ago. I actually want to see how this is. Best pizza on the server. My ovens are broken. Frowny. Aw, dang it. I wanted a pizza.
Oh, another library? Okay, actually I want to see what books are here. Oh, no, I don't think you can actually... Oh, Jubal is here. Hello. You actually can't check anything out, unfortunately. Well, let's get the aerial view, because we always need that. Oh, this is really nice. It's like a nice...
Oh, man. You see this over here?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
It's even a boat. Okay, well, you gotta start from the bottom. By Uso Hachi. Okay, assume this actually has a switch mechanism somewhere, but...
Oh, it's up here. Come up here. So if you look in here, they actually have a bunch of beacons set up around the lighthouse so that it shines light. Let me go outside.
You TP'd me outside.
If you look outside here, you
Ooh.
can see that there's platforms that make the glowstone rotate.
That's really clever. Except we activated it in the daytime, which unfortunately doesn't work. So yeah, this was a counselor creation. It's really cool. Oh, and they even have like water splashing on the side here. Okay, hold on. I have to tell you, there might possibly be another submarine.
Whoa, what is this?
Another submarine, maybe?
Oh, I think this is a... Oh, it's a hotel.
Oh.
I'm pretty impressed with, like... Because there's a pier by my house. So this really reminds me of the pier that is by my house.
This is the big giant now open sign. I like how this store actually is kind of... Oh, wow.
The clothing store.
Yeah. But it's actually kind of like modern. It's like not just a little square house, which those are fine too, but like this is like on the corner, has a display window. Tips. A lot of these stores seem to have tips. Look up for clothes. Oh, cool. Okay. I think next one is Upside Down City, which I am pretty excited for this one, just based off the label. Tiny cake shop.
I need to fly up from underwater.
Oh, okay. Wait, what is this stuff underwater though?
Yeah, what is this? This actually looks kind of weird.
Okay, so the label for this warp was Upside Down City, which we can only assume... this isn't actually an upside down recreation of their spawn. So this is... Okay. This is really cool, but also super confusing right now. So this is the tower, which is just upside down.
This is like really trippy for me right now.
Yeah, this is really crazy. There's like an upside down park, another upside down tower. What's above it? Oh, it's this is cool. This is it's like they actually took a chunk of the earth and like flipped it upside down. That's really funny. Oh, you know, maybe those are beacons below because when you put a big mass over the ocean, it like makes it really dark. So
yeah, and I just realized that the reason why there's water here is because there's a beacon in the spawn tower, so it's supposed to look like that.
yeah.
Oh man, the lighting in this area is really messing my computer because it's so much land in the sky that when you go under it, it makes it super dark.
Yeah.
But this is really cool.
Oh, this is like a rebellious house because it's not really upside down. Upside down creeper, upside down dog. There's an upside down dog. Hey, some of these houses are not actually upside down. This one is. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. They were really dedicated to this idea of an upside down city. That's really cool. Oh. This is wild. It's also really funny. Alright, I think this is kind of the perfect place to end our tour of Emerald server. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty impressed with what I saw in Emerald. I really like the boardwalk. I think that was my favorite.
Yeah, I like that surprise underground subway system. That was really cool. Okay, I'm gonna do one more stop in the Turtle server. There's not too much in terms of creations to see since it's mainly been code with all the coding campers, but there's one camper I do want to acknowledge who was really awesome this week, so I'm gonna jump on to Turtle really quickly.
Alright, I'm gonna get going then.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, it would require a lot of work for me to change back into the Forge version of Minecraft, so it's been good. Thanks for having me on.
No problem. Thanks for the tour of Diamond, and thanks for experiencing the madness of Emerald.
You're welcome.
User left your channel.
Okay, so we're gonna pop on Turtle really quickly. Oops. Yeah, so on the Turtle server, I just do want to give a really big shout out to Serval3596. Let's see, right here. Okay, so one of our camp counselors, Brennan, aka the Brendo, made this chart to map everyone's accomplishments in terms of completing their coding challenges for the server. So you can see here, if you have a gray block, you still need to complete it. If you got a green block, you did complete it. But if you got a gold block, you did something really amazing, and you deserve an honorable mention with your completed green block. So you can see here, Serval3596, just honorable mentions across the board. I'm pretty sure this last one should be a gold block as well, because they made a, I'll just show off right here. They made a house. Yeah, this house. This house, I didn't have a house on the server, and they used one of their turtles to code a house for me. So, ooh, they even made a sign too. So that was really nice of them and really awesome of them, so they deserve a gold block there too. But I'm not the one who gets to edit it, unfortunately. So just a big shout out to this one camper in particular who really went above and beyond nearly all their different challenges. That's kind of unheard of so far on the coding server until this week. So just wanted to give a really huge shout out to them for being awesome and really showcasing what they learned this week with all their awesome creations each step of the way. With that, that's going to conclude this live stream of the week 3 spotlight for Connected Camp Summer of Minecraft. So tune in next week. It's going to be our last one, unfortunately, for at least these first 4 weeks. And head over to connectedcamps.com for more information, and definitely check back August 3rd for the update on the new server hours going into August. All right, thanks guys, and see you all next week.